There are a lot of different wrenches available for spin-on oil filters. Here we just got a few different types. Strap wrenches is a long one that I've had for many years, fairly large diameter. Here's another strap wrench, smaller. Here's a three-jaw universal type. Here we've got the cup wrenches. Cup wrenches are very popular. They're great in tight areas. What I wanted to show in this video is something that I've always done when using a cup wrench like this that I think makes it a little easier to use and maybe a little bit more dependable. The nice thing about cup type wrenches is you can use them in more restrictive spaces, areas where you'd have difficulty using a band type filter wrench. These also come in multiple sizes, so you can buy sets of these. This one would be like a 80 millimeter 15 flute, meaning it's 80 millimeters across. The filter would use 15 flutes. This one's a composite one. This one's made of plastic. This one's for a 65 and 67 millimeter 14 flute. Here's a steel one. Again, this one would be for 74 and 76 15 flute. Typically, you'd use these with a 3/8 drive ratchet. I have seen some where they actually have a hex on the back, which is kind of nice because then you can stick an open end or a box wrench in it. But in most cases, I like to use a long flex handle 3/8 ratchet if I have the room. That gives me the leverage, and it usually works pretty well. You can buy cup wrenches in sets. I know Harbor Freight makes a set of these. You can get 6 filter wrenches that covers 8 sizes for around $20. You can also find individual ones. I know years ago I needed for a Nissan filter that was a 65 millimeter, and I was able to buy just an individual single one. So again, depending on the type of work you do, how many cars you work on, you might want to buy a set, or again, you can often find just an individual one that you need. Something that I've found that makes me a little more comfortable in using these wrenches is that typically when you use it, there's a little bit of slop between the wrench and the filter. This one, same thing. And especially when you get into the filter wrenches that are the dual sizes. Like, again, this one being a 74, 76, 15 flute. So this being a 74 flute filter, the smaller size, you can see you only have about 1/4 of an inch of grabbing that filter with the flutes that are in the bottom of the cup. So when the filter sits in it, you get a little bit of this kind of a movement. The same thing with this one, the dual size, a little sloppy. I find that I can take a shop towel, and if I take the shop towel and I just put it into the cup wrench first, put it on the filter, now I don't have that looseness anymore. I find that it grips the filter a little bit better. Same thing do with this one. Definitely better. Holds on to it better. I feel definitely more comfortable using it rather than this. A really simple thing to do. Also, you might find too the shop towel grabs some of the oil that normally might be dripping off the filter and onto the floor or onto you. So, hey, a very simple thing. I find it just makes it a little better using the cup wrenches. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps.